it. Yeah, 5 it. Oh, shall we do Grid Legends after this? Oh, oh, hold on. Hey, shall we, after this, shall we do Grid Legends? Oh yeah. Because then maybe then people will join. Nordschleife. Oh, yeah, wrong way. You can choose the weather. You can if I do night and rain. You can. Hmm? Let's do rain. Yeah, that's fun. Yeah, and bait. Uh, no rain. Yeah, come on. Hey, these trucks are not fast, so. Uh, yeah. Uh, uh, Crossplay blocked. Oh. Hmm? Oh. Uh, uh, oh, yeah, well, the first lap, but the second lap is, of course. No, hold on. Is this okay? 5 laps? Yeah, but it, oh no, 3 laps. Sorry, 3 laps. Yeah, hold on. Uh, no. Oh, hey, no. Fuck it. Oh, sorry, Twitch. Beep. So, hope you still don't find me via. Uh, oh, card version. Oh, yeah. Oh, this one. Oh, final lap, heavy rain. See, I built it up. Night wind, moderate, heavy. Heavy. Yeah, standing. No, doesn't matter. And oh, huh? Yeah, I want a rolling start. Okay. Oh yeah. Uh, 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 nee. Oh, oh, oh. Ah, nee. Uh, oh, nee. Disable. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Here, this one I was looking for. Yeah. Oh. Uh, nee. I thought there's somewhere that you, with extra weight. Um, where is it? Yeah. Nee. Oh, uh, well, I can't go to the left. No, hold on. No. Hold on. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, I am ready. Are you? Uh, okay. Uh, do you want to take something for your drink or off your drink or? Yeah. You want to drink something before we start? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we do 5 laps. Hey, it's all. Yeah. Otherwise it's not a battle, huh? Come on. With my best friend, we even did, my best friend and I, we even did 10 laps Nordschleife then with breaks, with pit stops. I think I still have the full video. I think it was about 1.5 hours, but I forgot with which car. But we had, yeah, but it's all or nothing for me. Yeah. Hey, it's controller versus wheel, huh? Good luck. What do you, what do you think? Huh? Why doesn't that? There was that delay that I did, and it did. Uh, yeah, I did it. Oh. Keep it on track. You don't have to wait for me, huh? Or are you so slow? Oh, sorry. Are you so slow or? I, 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 I'm Dutch, huh? Like Max said, I like wet conditions. Yeah, because I'm Dutch. Yes. And also with that saying, yeah, if my mom had, that is how we, just stop be talk, BS talk, you know. Yeah, then we are, then he's aggressive or whatever. It is Dutch directness. But and that is really, and it is not that I want, but it's true. Um, Whether it's Indonesian, Latinos, wherever Africa is, you know, we we have, let's say, an open door community. That is also all gone. And now people coming in, that they are safe, and then actually they are not safe because they took their jobs. And, they forget ah, because the Dutch, back in the days, the Dutch didn't want those jobs. I'm not gonna clean. Yeah, hey, it's a job. You need to pay your rent and such. I did many jobs because I wanted to find out what my it's like with food. I eat everything. I drink everything. Not, and I pick my favorite. My mom tried something. I think she tried maybe 15, between 15 and 20 different ways to serve me a particular food I really hate, and every time, oh, no, that's again, she already made an extra pan of food for me. I, if something I don't like, that is the first thing if I don't smell it anymore, then something is wrong. Yeah, that is, I grew up with I was born in '74, and I think it was, yeah, No, I think it was late 70s that the first people from Morocco and Turkey and I think the Italians and Spanish were I think in the 60s already here because there's also after the Second World War as well and and you know one of my aunts she was born into I grew up with open help each other. But now, if you leave the door open, you have to be lucky that that your rig is still there, your TV or whatever. That's why it's safe to live here. Because I said, yeah, maybe I have to go to a nursing house. Yeah, for recovery, but then you're coming back. Because you are open. So that's why I love culture no matter. Every time when I was going on holiday, I don't want to be on the beach. No, I want to explore the environment where I was. Especially when you come for that for the first time. And then the first week spending as much as possible. And then the next week, if you want to go to the beach, go to the beach. If you go out, blah blah blah. You know. I grew up with less. My parents didn't have it easy. And, yeah. But we were living also in a neighborhood that they were helping each other, even when really bad things happened to my dad. Because my parents were also left alone by the system. Yeah, 15 years, yeah. And then in 2020, yeah, there's nothing to do anymore, yeah. No shit, Sherlock. Yeah, but that man that approves, because he said the file is so big. I already saw that my file is more than 111 pages because I also get all the scans and such. Because that is what I need for my appointment to give market of neuroscience. And I had to find out all by myself. And everything is related to 1990. I already also got a message from because I requested my police file and because it was also they also had to pay money and they got also parole or whatever. So, but I'm most for sure that they. So, but my brother can help me with money because the only name that I can remember is the one that Loop. And then from behind her, is that the guy? And he said yes, and then I looked back, and then I got the punch on my left eye. Oh, and which eye I have issues with? Exactly. That same eye. But no, I make the issues up. But my brother was for my brother the first time. He was 14 back then, but my brother was big because you had to be 18 to go out back home. But my brother was so big he never had to show ID. And then two friends of mine. One of mine was my neighbor town near where I was living. And then he said, yeah, there's drive-in disco. Yeah, yeah, nice. Yeah, it was a fun night, and yeah, the night was over. And, I'm not sure, but there were at least between 8, 12 guys waiting for us. And only my neighbor got hit. My brother, they didn't hit, but I was I had to, I call it, get all the what they actually wanted. I saved, I saved actually my brother's life because yeah, a lot of times, even when we were on holiday in Austria. Ah, I did train, yeah. Only the other one was still stuck in my body for 3 years. That is why, because my brother and I looked, I think until uh, 18, 90. We really could be twins, but there are 2 years difference between us. So that's why I think they thought that I was my brother. But my brother can help me with the names. So the officer can find the police file because only when it was a case, so because they couldn't find the case number, because I don't have the case number. That was really beaten out of me and more. But they forget that I already adapt my whole life because I got bullied so many years. I was left alone already many years. My parents, even after my dad broke his neck, after 4 physio treatments, they actually didn't say let me, but my dad was too expensive for health. So my mom had to be his physiotherapist. Oh, good. Physiotherapist, yeah, physiotherapist, and so on. So my mother did everything based on what she, felt. Like I also adapt, that is probably something in our genes that we know how to adapt, we know how to survive, And also, I saw, I read things in the reports while I was getting treatment. It's I even told my social worker today. I said, if I'm gonna tell that the first word, I'm already got that stab between my ribs. And I said, yeah, just read it because it's gonna hurt you as well. Because that is what I'm fighting for. Because that's why games like Breakfast or this, I used to, yeah, yeah, I have disabilities, but I could easily beat all the big names, even hockey and but no, I react in games or and the people that help me, have fun and oh, oh, I have to also deal with that. Yeah, but also, sometimes, yeah, some people around me, they are worried about me, but they don't see me 24 hours a day, what I have doing. That's why I want to show video call. First, first show it to them, and but I'm getting there, so don't be worried, My way of dealing with the pain is, I do it in the old detective way, you meet a lot of things these days online, but it's just, telephone numbers or websites. So I can tell my social worker, hey, you have to go to this website. Or if I have energy, then I learned speed reading, so because I can't focus now on the screen without glasses. And so I make screenshots, let's say, about that. But then what I make screenshots of, I write them down because when you write things down, yeah, when you write things down, you yeah, yeah, when you write things down, you will always remember. I'm of visualization. That's why I like to use that kind of things, my way in the videos. Because this helps me to distract. How much damage? Oh, uh, oh, yellow flag. Oh, I thought I had more damage. Almost 4% front on both sides. Huh? No, yeah, the wheels and for the rest I don't have damage. How is that possible? This is also sometimes what I'm doing, just yeah, yeah, yeah. If you press the D-pad button down, then you get this, and then you have to. If that's not the because in ACC and such, you see also something, but this it's still for me. I still have visual on the track, and you can sometimes. Oh, I want to prepare for a cleanup before it's gonna heavy rain. Yeah, I think the last two laps it will be heavy rain because it starts to rain more because now I have a medium of moderate rain. But if I do this in Hungary, or I can't even do Hungary in Formula One. This track has straight, but the cars that is too much for me. Still no damage? How is that? Oh, you get to see that. Oh no, I get to see that when I'm close to the pit entering. Well, oh, now I have damage. Now, you know what the best way is to learn here on the Nordschleife? If you go off track, always keep full throttle and use the side to find a point to, yeah. Look, if I go, oh, hold on, I will show you. See? And then continue. Still full throttle, and, because I can't do manual gear on the control, so but, this is how I train what I learned with the sim racing, and also I have karting experience. I race also in actual cars, rally car, and such. And oh, and also when I was a pizza shawarma delivery guy, every week I had a different car, so I learned delivering with a different car. And before I stopped there, the actual delivery car was again at the garage, and then I think for about 3 4 weeks I was delivering with the Mercedes of the owner. So I ended up my delivery career in a Mercedes. Oh yeah, I broke also something. Easy. Oh, oh, I think I flat. What the fuck? The fuck is this? Are that my legs or what the fuck? Yeah, I don't know what it is. Oh, it is. I think I have a flat. Oh, no more. Oh, ah, oh, 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 oh. Ready? First you steer with left and then you use the right thumbstick. Yeah, but I can't handle that. Okay. Got to cockpit. So in the open lobby, I always keep the racing line corner only because especially in Forza Motorsport, especially if I want to race like this always in cockpit, and I need just as reference. Also in ACC, but in Formula One it's easy, but I can't race with in the cockpit anymore. Are we going plan B? Yes. Hint, 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 hint. He still has enough power to get on. Come on, come on. That's my heartbeat. Oh nee, that is when my music is playing. Oh yeah, I can use this. As, because I can't handle laser light shows anymore. But this is just the sound system. Say my birthday. Oh, where's the right there? Oh, there's nothing compared with my body. Oh, there he is again. Yes, it's me again. Preparing for the battle tomorrow. Oh no, what is it? Replay, right? Because I already posted on Instagram and YouTube, not on TikTok. Tick, 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 tick. Are you waiting for me? Oh yeah, we can play tag. Okay. Oh yeah, let's do a drag race here. Oh, oh, hold on. Oh yeah, you can also do drag race in this game. Yeah, that is. I'm used to you have to do manual. Oh, Toot, toot. Oh, too late. Okay. Against the against. Yeah, look what I do. Look sideways. You have to go further backwards with the truck. I have to be honest. And then in first hold you brake. Further, further, toot, 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 further, toot, toot, against the tires. Oh, okay. And then brake and then full throttle together, and you can do the countdown. Yeah. Oh, because of the wrong trigger. Uh, I let the left trigger loose instead of the right trigger. Oh, of, plus 1 minute 52. Oh, oh. Yeah, track limit. This is natural track limit. Uh-huh. Yeah, but I did it a couple of races with the Netherlands. They did every Sunday or Saturday. They did, you could join. You could only use the tunes of the members. So that's one. We did once the BTR. Oh, I don't. Nee. Oh, almost again with the front in the barrier. Uh-huh. Oh yeah. Let it rain. Make me wet, because I can handle that. Hoppa. See? Did you see that safe? Oh yeah, you're behind me. Blue flag, no, not for blue flag. They should get rid of blue flag, in Indica they don't use it as well. And earn that. Hey, I'm still ahead of you. No, it's do Bobinici, do. No, it's still do. Now it needs zo'n jet engine on the back to dry it up. Do you feel me? Look who's there. Did you miss me? Oh. I hope you keep it on track. There we go, yeah. One, which side? Left, right, or through the middle? Oh well, push harder. Of course. Hey, what is the famous quote of Artisana? If you no longer go for a cab, you're no longer a racing driver. Also, so come on, be that racing driver. I will be your coach. I will be your, I will be your, how you call that? Engineer. I will be your GP. Under pressure. You have a good excuse. You didn't play forzamotorsport for a while. But any racing driver can race anything. That's why I understand some quotes by IndyCar drivers. You know, they race on all. Yeah, but they race on ovals. They race on street course, road course, and there's no power steering. Oh, I have the flat tire. I think. Oh, yeah, okay. One more pit stop. Yeah. Imagine I'm gonna use this one and I'm gonna imagine which track of which part of a radio show I'm gonna use. Oh yeah, I know already. It's a remix of Chesto from a Dutch rock band, and the song is called Rain Down on Me. Yes, that I'm gonna use. Rain down on me. Oh, 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 there's a lot of water there. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, oh, I don't, See that? Come here. I hate racing. Oh, I race with, oh, I don't see my, oh, would you buy me a Mercedes-Benz? That's also a great song. Box. Which plan? Uh, I don't have a plan. I mean, you want to do grid legends then, or you have to eat something, or you go to bed? Oh, then I'm. What time is it? Oh, quarter. Oh, 15, 4:15 a.m. here. Oh, yeah, I'm going to spend the weekend at my mom's. Watch Formula One because for us it will be 5 a.m. in the morning, the race. Yeah, no, I heard that Bahrain and Jeddah are cancelled. Yeah, so China and Japan will happen, but then maybe they will then move on to the next race indeed. Australia, China, Japan, or Australia, Japan, China. I don't know which order. And then yeah, then it should be. Oh yeah, then so after Japan or China, it's then Miami. If nothing is gonna change. Oh, focus. I know, but I just got a pistol. I have cold tires. Oh yeah. Oh, oh, and then we going to focus on the last lap. Then we going to have our best lap. Let's see. Okay. Oh, you have some room for improvement. You're 1 minute slower than me. How is that possible? Because you were the whole time behind me, right? No. Yeah, but, oh no, that's not true because you were sometimes waiting for me. Aquaplaning. I already had an accident here with, yeah, I will show you soon. It's on my gaming YouTube. It's an old one in Forza PE class. And I was at Sebring, also, full wet, of heavy rain, I mean. And then I got also my left rear, and I was just making, I wanted to enter that last corner at Sebring, and then my left rear and got a aquaplaning, and I hit the barrier so hard I was spinning, and I forgot to close my eyes. So because I shut everything off, and I was away for a couple of minutes. The people that I was racing with had to ask which direction. I really didn't know where to go to anymore. Just because of a game. Imagine if that happens, while you're really behind the wheel. And it happened already twice that I had a seizure as a passenger in the front seat. That's why I decided, that was really hard, but that's why I decided to stop driving the car. I'm thinking about others. I hate when people are driving a car and they pay attention to their mobile, or on the bike, or even truck drivers do that. I mean, you have a lot of cargo with you. Come on. Why do you think there's a lot of accidents and traffic jams? Because of people causing that, because their phone is more important than focus on the traffic. Because their mobile is their life. Yeah, but yeah, it's for work, yeah, but they know that you have to, they want also that you arrive safe at work. And that you, when you go home, that you safe arrive home with your family or friends or whatever. But it's all about, yeah, we want to stay up to date with the newest gadgets, and they are lazy to work. Because they are the victims of the so-called if you do this you get rich and you have a villa, blah blah blah. That's why there are a lot of jobs open, and I want to work, I want to find out, and I don't get the chance at all because the company still we need somebody with experience. No. Help them to train. Maybe it's something they never thought it was something for them. No. Okay, then you will keep looking. No, they got people from abroad because they still keep strict with. In some jobs I can understand. But come on. You all human beings, need to help each other, not, we can make money. We also want to make money. I also started with a couple of dollars a month, when I was a paper boy. I think I was making about $200 a month. I was 15 years old. It was a lot for my back then. But I wanted a stereo sound system. And few years later, and then I also had one of the first CD players because Philips invented the CD player, also DVD. So I grew up with, old dial phone. You had to wait for ages. Oh, okay, finally it's calling. Tuk, 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 tuk. Yeah, I love that time. And now, because people are craving it, now you see a lot of parties, phones. It should always be about the music. Yeah, of course, it's so loud, but I can't watch even my favorite DVDs anymore, even from U2. No, I have to use it as background, and especially from some trance DJs and such. Even on YouTube, I really have to be careful because yeah, they are in my algorithm. All those trance DJs, techno DJs. I love all kinds of music. But no, it has to be about the show, yeah. It can also show a different show. It's not so hard to understand because do you ever heard about Sensation Party? It's a stadium, it's an indoor dance event, but it started here in the Netherlands, in Amsterdam. But, but the founders of that, they started at a high school, middle school, how you call that. They organized it, they organized school parties. That is how they started. They started with nothing as well. They almost got broke as well after organizing a festival in Rotterdam, hardcore festival, the first Mystery Land. Yeah, to clean up all the garbage. So it was, yeah, back then it was more than 1 million guilders. That is, let's say about $1 million. But now it should be more. But yeah, you know. Also, all the DJs, even I started DJing at age 33. But I was more interested to go to the festivals, meet people. The music is my drugs, the DJ my dealer. In 2008 I started to deal myself and share my drugs with the rest. Yeah. It's not. It's yeah. If I say this, some people that think like, it's not so difficult. You know what is difficult? Life is already difficult. Just those stupid wars about oil or whatever. Yeah, because otherwise the industry is broke. Yeah, and only use weapons for like police and at airports and such. In England they show us. The police don't have. They only have. Can you say that? That stick, and only the SWAT teams and such. They have special because they need it. But for the rest, there's no respect for the uniform anymore, even when you're a nurse or a medic. I grew up with respect because one of my uncles, his best friend was a local police officer, and I was a teenager, and I still didn't have a moped, but I was always racing with some friends and such. But you had to wear a helmet, but I always got caught without a helmet. And a couple of times he was the officer that, and I always said good night officer, but I know his first name. But when we are at a birthday party, we call each other by name. The company I worked in longest for, a telecom company, he became later on my manager. And, he was a people manager. When it was about business, it was about business. When it was about people, you could make a lot of fun because he did that as well. You know, that is how you motivate people. And he's still an example for me to, adapt it to my way. Because we were supporting different soccer teams here in the Dutch league, and I remember that the team that I was supporting was playing in the highest European leagues, and but also his team. And then the day before his team had to play, my team lost. So the next day I came in the office because he was always early. And I was like, where's my desk? Yeah, my desk was still there, but you know what he did? He hanged all the newspaper articles of websites, the score, the final score and such. And I was like, okay, I hope your team is also going to lose tomorrow, because I have a plan. Because I know the next day he's always on because he was always going to see the game. So, but also his team lost. So on Friday I came in the office. I went to the security guard and said, can I have the key of his office because I want to pay him back. What are you gonna do? So just simple. He did his best, to find news articles or whatever. I did only one simple thing. I did in Word, and the only thing I did was entering the score, the final score. Printed it out and copied it so many times that his whole office was covered just on A4 paper with the final score. I closed, and I also next to the door you could, it was a partially blindfolded, but you could see that he was sitting in the office, yes or no. But I covered that also as well. But then behind the paper, I did something so that he couldn't see that. He was like, is that printing paper? No. So on Monday morning, he was already early because I lived on the other side of the country. So I came in the office, but I knew that he had a meeting when I was in the office. So I told my supervisor that I came in a little bit later. So, and we had those, we also have in the US, those cupboards, desk system. So my supervisor, because 10 minutes later he came back from the meeting, but I saw his face and he had to walk back again and had had to make a call, so it was a bad meeting. And so I told my supervisor, I said, you go hold him up, have order, give him the coffee or whatever. So I said, Doc, I'm gonna crawl under your desk in such a way that you can still work behind your desk. But I forgot that my manager had another meeting. So, okay. And I said, Mom, you're still sitting there? Yeah. And he said, no, I had to stretch my legs. And then he said, oh, he's coming back. Okay, okay. And then he opened the door. And he said, mother. And then he was, my supervisor was cracking, but also my other colleagues. Where is he? Where is he? And then suddenly I was sitting behind my supervisor and said, are you looking for me? And then he walked towards me and he shook my hand and he gave me a hug and said, I said, yeah, you did your best. You wanted to find news articles. You could keep it simple. Just enter the final score in Word and print it and copy it many times. Come on. Yeah. I'm trying to. No, because then I'm away for the weekend. Yeah, yeah, but do you get the notification if I'm live on Twitch or whatever? Because when I'm only streaming when I need it. Yeah, thanks, man. You too, man. Have a good night. It was fun. Oh, yeah, you have to get TikTok. No, you don't have to try. You have to. Huh? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Do I have a lot of damage? Okay. No. No? I have no damage, he says. You too. Keep moving forward. Oh, Dominici, why you leave? I need you. Because, oh no. Oh, oh. Ah, oh, techno music. Leaning up to the drop. Are we there yet? No, not yet. Come on, Yori, move that leg, left leg. Oh, oh. You guys have also issues going on. Oh, oh. Oh, oh. Still not there. Sticky gauges. Oh yeah, you're racing with a truck. You have that. Ah, come on. Push, 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 push. Oh, ah, too much on the brake. Come on. What the hell? Focus. Ah, ready. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's the finish line. Alright. Where the hell am I? Huh? Is this the final lap or? I'm lost. How did I miss it? Oh, ik stop. I forgot this. See? Train wreck. Ah, lost control. About over my nose. Let it roll. Let it roll. Let it roll. Ja, come on. And I have no engine. This is full electric. No power. more speed. I even walk faster. Mm. 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 Oh, oh. Mm. Push. Mm. 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 Left to right. And, oh, oh, oh. Feels like the never-ending story. Mm. Oh, 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 oh. Oh. I've already too much damage. Target. Target set. No. There's a lot of dots with targets. Hey. Oh. Oh. Hey. Oh, oh. Oh. Oh, speed. I missed it. There was too much speed. Okay, yeah, sorry. Couldn't have the speed anymore. Oh. This is also the way I have to walk daily if I go outside. If I can't walk on the bike lanes. Hmm? The cameraman is saying, "Oh, finally, there you are." Yeah, sorry, it took ages. I'm getting soaking wet. Yeah, it's not my bad. Find another job then. Me. Ah, damn it. Ah, damn it, didn't work. That took 30 minutes. Oh, Hey, Dominici, where are you? You're a ghost.